I would just like to say that I'm no orator. I haven't done this before, reading poetry aloud to an avid, attentive group of listeners, people who appreciate good poetry and good writings. But I must thank Mr. Nandy for introducing me to Again, because it's just beautiful writing, wonderful thoughts penned down in verse. And I'm glad I've been introduced. I do have to take a leaf out of his advice for your son, where I want to dig out your earlier works and be introduced to them. So please help me with discovering your collections of thoughts.
Gulzar has it, actually. I really don't have my old books, but he has the best collection. Much better than mine.
I will. I'd love to read them. Here are a few lines of his writing. Oh, this is the 15th one. It says, I have panicked many times before. I have panicked many times before. Before God, before you, before myself at times. I am humbled by my own fears, for they open up so many new and torrid landscapes of dreams and of possibilities. The reason I've chosen these is because I relate to these thoughts completely. They're just beautiful.
People were put off by poetry because they learnt it in school. They answered questions based on poetry. They had to memorize it. And they hated it. They hated it. It was all about discipline, it was all about education, and there was no fun in it.
There are two things which are not common. No, one thing which is not common between me and Pritish. There is a hidden actor in him and there is a hidden poet in me.
The idea here is to try and make poetry relate to your life and my life and everyone's life. That's what poetry is all about.
There's one on the 33rd page that says, I run across the skies so often that I see the old banyan tree upside down. I thought that's just so profound. I run across the skies so often that I see the old banyan tree upside down. The stars hurt my feet, the constellations too. Meteors whiz across my path. It's a bloodbath out there. I still search for you, old fool. God or Satan? Who the beep cares what they call you? I need someone to pray to.
Wow. I only wrote one poem in my life, not poem, 2 lines, in my 11th standard. सोचा था जिंदगी में हम भी बन दिखलाएंगे कुछ, सोचा था जिंदगी में हम भी बन दिखलाएंगे कुछ बनने के चक्कर में रह के बन ना पाए कुछ.
This one's really good. Why am I always on the edge? Why am I always looking down and wondering if I can fly? I have to read this again, so please hush, because this is deep. So, why am I always on the edge? Why am I always looking down and wondering if I can fly? Shall I try? Shall I try to go where no one's ever gone? Or it is better to sit here and ponder over those questions no one ever has the answers to? Where shall we go when the sun goes down? I can go on and on, but I think I need to give others a chance. But beautiful, beautiful writings. Thank you.